It's November 5th. Go out and vote today if you can. If not, we're here talking about the Sixers versus the Suns last night. Uh, Funny enough, I watched the first quarter of it and then I fell asleep because I was doing a lot all yesterday, so I was busy. Overall, uh, really good game, I think, by the Sixers. Tough game to go up when you're against Kevin Durant and he's hitting almost every single shot. He was unconscious last night, so I can't feel too mad because Sixers wise, that was probably one of the best offensive games they had, aside from obviously Maxi's 45-point game against the Pacers. But overall, as a team, Paul George coming back, that looked solid. Taking a Phoenix Suns team with Booker wasn't producing as well, and with Beal producing a little bit better, and even Nurkic, providing good points and rebounds and defense and everything like that as well. So it just shows adding a little bit of Paul George, even though he wasn't as proficient. Obviously, him as himself is pulling the defense away, which is opening opportunities for other people, like we saw last night. Overall game, as I was watching it, big contributions from Kyle Lowry, big contributions from Yabu Sele. I think he hit 5 3 pointers, which is just insane. Obviously, Maxi giving you his 32 points, hooping like normal. I think he hit 6 3 pointers, if I'm not mistaken, if not five, something like that. But still, proficient game from him, continuing to excel in his role and everything that he's doing. Return for Paul George, 15 points. He hit 1 3 pointer out of like six. I don't know what his field goal percentage, but I know it wasn't amazing. Uh, 6 turnovers, if I didn't say that already. So, obviously, coming back into it, what else do you expect? I don't expect Paul George to come back and, score 37 in his first game against the Suns after an injury. So, I can't be too mad about that. Overall, watching that game back on the NBA's YouTube channel, like that would have been a great game to watch. Just the fourth quarter, because just in a basketball term, not even like a Sixers fan, just basketball. That was a takeover by Kevin Durant. Just I think he was 14 for 20, just hitting every single shot he was basically putting up. Obviously the missed six, but even hitting like I think he was 1 for 5 or 1 for 6 from three. So and then still getting 35 points. Like you could see he was out there hooping on anybody that was in front of him. They were getting a lot of switches. Obviously, that defense was trying to swarm him, so it gave opportunities for like Bradley Beal, Grayson Allen, Nurkic. Booker didn't hit any 3 pointers, but he still finished with I think like 13 points. So he was still proficient in some areas. But overall, just a takeover game by Kevin Durant. So you can never be too mad about that if you're a true basketball fan. But looking good for Sixers. Like I said, if you watched our last video where we gave an update against the Memphis Grizzlies and Sixers game, we're taking positives from the games, right? Like obviously we're 1-5 now. We're one of the bottom teams of the East. So all you can do is take the positives that you can out of the game and hope to excel in those areas next time when we have games, and also improve on all the negatives that happened, obviously. So overall, good game by the Sixers. Great performances from, I didn't even mention Eric Gordon as well, but great contributions from Eric Gordon, 10 points. Kyle Lowry, 13 points, I think. Yabu Sele, 19 points. Even Jared McCain coming in, I think he only played like 5 minutes, but hitting 1 for 1 3 pointers. Let's go, Jared. Finished with 3 points. Contributions from everybody, even Drummond and Caleb Martin to an extent as well. Kelly Oubre. Obviously, just shouting out everybody that played last night. Good rotation. You can look up from this point, right? Like, yes, it was a loss, but we took a good competitive team to the wire, and we just got beat by Kevin Durant. It's not like we got beat by Grayson Allen hitting the last couple 3 pointers. Like, it was Kevin Durant the entire game. So can't be too mad about that. Only a couple minute video. Just wanted to check in, make sure I mention that. But stay tuned. I want to eventually try to just to build the audience in terms of getting on a stream or something like that, and just like doing some type of watch party, joining the Discord that we have. Everything's in the description below, all our socials. Discord would like to open, and people would like to join, would definitely like to continue to grow the community and grow talking about good basketball, good Philly sports, talking about the Sixers, talking about the Eagles, like we just talked about. We talked about the Jaguars yesterday. So, stuff like that when the Phillies come back, Flyers to an extent, the Union to an extent. So just want to broaden the community. I see a lot of people, so I just want to branch out and just make sure that somebody's voice is heard if you're not being heard somewhere else. So let's continue to build. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Go vote.